Welcome to Music First. This tutorial video, among others, will take you through the basic ins and outs of using the Music First classroom, as well as using Practice First, Music, Flat for Education, and Sight Reading Factory. You and students have access to all of these software within the learning management system called Music First Classroom. You'll be able to set students up in classes and student groups, keep track of their grades, and create custom assignments for students using those software, including Practice First, which automatically grades students based on their recordings. Let's go ahead and get started. Since you, and maybe some fellow teachers, have been set up with a custom Music First Classroom URL, which is what you use to log in, you have all the user management abilities as a paying customer. The steps followed here in this video will be exactly the same if you decide to use Music First Classroom long term. Current users also have options to utilize ClassLink or OneRoster to create student accounts, but for this promo, you have 3 different options. First, you can create students one at a time from User Management by selecting User Management here on the left and create a user, or if you've created a class already, select Student Management, Students, and create your students from here. The option that we recommend is to bulk upload students using a CSV spreadsheet. Most Music First teachers will copy from their school or district-wide SIS, which is easier than typing in names. This option allows you to create classes during the bulk upload process instead of creating them beforehand, and students are uploaded directly into classes when their usernames and passwords are created. Select User Management and All Users to start. Select Bulk Upload New Users to see the basic instructions and the CSV template just by clicking Download the CSV. We recommend previewing before uploading. That will catch any errors in usernames before you upload students and see error messages. CSV is the only file format that's accepted. So if you're using something like the Numbers program on a Mac machine, the file may resave as a Numbers program after you download the template from Music First. Double check in whatever program you're using and make sure the file is only a CSV. That is the only type that you can use for uploading. Let's take a look at the process with a filled out CSV spreadsheet. The student accounts were created, and they were put inside of the classes that I designated. They'll be able to log in using the username and password that I set up. Let's take a look at that CSV file. I designated my student username as the first initial of their first and last name, set everyone's password to be the same, and I will instruct them to change their password upon logging in, listed my fake student first and last names, designated their role as student. You can also change this to teacher or school admin if you need to upload any additional users. Emails are not required for students, but they are for additional teachers. And I have my classes designated, separated by a semicolon and no space. And I can add students to as many classes as needed. Your third option is invitation codes. You can create as many as you need within a class, print out all the PDFs, and hand them out to your students. Students then follow the instructions to create their own accounts, simply setting up usernames and passwords, and they add themselves to your class. Open up a class, select Student Management, then Invitations. Create as many invitations as you need. You can print these individually to generate PDFs of instructions. You can print all unused invitations, or you can select multiple and print all at the same time. When you select multiple invitation codes, one PDF sheet will be generated with multiple pages and multiple codes with sets of instructions. Print these out and hand them out to your students, and they'll have everything they need. You can email support anytime using support@musicfirst.com. We're happy to help, so don't hesitate to reach out.